play out, but I got a hunch. We're going to get into the colder months, and there's going to be another variant that shows up. It's going to be deadlier. All blue states are going to lock down again. Once they get everybody at home, boom, they're going to turn the fucking lights off. They're going to shut down the power grid with a cyber attack. No communications, no social media, no ATMs, no gas station, no grocery stores, nothing. That's going to be when they move in with their Gestapo and start rounding up people into their FEMA concentration camps.
All right, Shalom. This is Gamal Yala out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim now pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, now it's a quick lesson, and it's going to be entitled "Dark Times Are Ahead." Now, as you see on the on that video, all right, the man basically has his take on how things are going to play out very soon, and he said that basically there's going to be another variant that's going to be more deadlier, and there's going to be another lockdown. Then basically they're going to shut off the internet, basically the whole power grid. All right. So now this is just like 2nd Esdras 15. This whole 2nd Esdras 15 is getting ready to come to pass. You know, because if that is how it's going to play out, which I believe it will through the Spirit, you know, and we don't know exactly the timing or the order of things, but we do know that there is going to be something deadlier than the original C-19, and we do know that they're going to there's going to be martial law implemented, and they will do blackouts, man. You know, so all these things are definitely going to happen. They're definitely possible, and they're definitely going to happen. Now, 2nd Esdras 15, it says, I'll start at 12. I'll start at 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Now, that's how you know that this is talking about a future prophecy, because it said smite Egypt with plagues as before. Now, there's not the Lord is not going to judge Egypt again, because Egypt is not even a world power right now at this moment in current times. So the Lord is not going to smite the literal Egypt, the land over in Egypt. This is talking about America, all right? Really the whole world, but, you know, talking about America. And it says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. And, yeah, it's going to be very dark times. You know, like I said, like it said in the, on the caption or whatever, it said, dark times are ahead, all right? Now, dark is symbolic of what? Mourning. All right. It said Egypt shall mourn and be smitten with the plague. All right. And there's going to be a plague can represent many things, you know. A plague isn't necessarily a disease. In all cases, you know, it can be, like I said, it can be anything. So it says, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, with a fearful constellation. All right. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. So this is just basically talking about destruction. All right. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right. And, you know, once Esau shuts the power grid off, that's when you're going to have a purge-like scenario. You know, when people can't go to the stores, and they can't go get gas, and they can't go, you know, they can't, you know, get things. All right, they're gonna be invading one another, man. All right. I mean, it says, one people shall stand up and fight against another. So that's also civil war, which that's the spirit, because I was getting ready to do a lesson on civil war, and then I ran across that video. So I said, I'm just gonna, touch on that. But civil war is getting ready to happen as well. Okay? Because you have a lot of different opposing sides. You have your people that are pro VAX, and you have your anti VAX. Okay? Those are two sides. Then you have, on a broader scale, you have your conservatives and your liberals, which, your Democrats, Republicans. You got, your people who support Joe Biden. You got people who still support Trump. As a matter of fact, at these basketball games not football games, all right, where a bunch of Edomites are at, they're chanting F Joe Biden. All right. So, these are the things that's what's getting ready to happen, man. It's getting ready to get ugly out here, man. And it's going to make the movie Purge look like Sesame Street, man. All right. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. Yeah, because, I keep going. It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Yeah, so sedition means basically no respect among authority. Okay? That's why it says they shall not regard their kings nor princes. Because when all hell is breaking loose, they're not going to give a damn about the authority and what the government. As a matter of fact, during a government shutdown, which is getting ready to happen, with another government shutdown, there's not going to be any more government officials anyway. So they're not going to regard. They're not going to give a damn about what the authorities are telling them. Y'all need to stay in place. Y'all need to do this. Y'all need to do that. They're not gonna give a damn. It says invading one another. So people are gonna be invading houses, invading cities, invading all types of things. Invading, basically rioting, man. Okay, which we've seen riots, in the past couple years with the the blue on black crimes. The cop shooting black people. We've seen riots, but that wasn't nothing. All they did was burn a few stores, burn a few Targets and Walmarts, and run in Walmarts and take everything, and run in designer stores. That's just jape. But people are gonna really be savages out here, man. See, people were doing that in anger because they were upset about the shootings. But see, people are gonna do it. There is not going to be in anger. Not only is it going to be in anger this time, it's going to be in necessity. Okay? And that's the difference. See, people are used to convenience and everything being accessible. They're used to accessibility. But when that accessibility is cut off, then they're going to begin doing things out of necessity. All right, and people are they're not gonna come to play. They're coming to take. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. Okay, so Esau's gonna have this thing on lock, man. They're gonna come in and start forcing that people take the VAX. All right, they're gonna start, just coming in. Hey, the scriptures say the enemy shall come in as a flood. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that. Verse 19: a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. And that goes to what I was saying about the necessity. Okay, because the lack of bread. All right. This thing is about to get dead serious. Dark times ahead. let's see. One moment. Yeah, it says Isaiah 59 and 19. So they that fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising sun, when the enemy shall come like a flood, come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Yeah, because the Lord is going to protect his servants. All right, so that's why, we are continuing to teach and remain in faith in these times, especially because we want the Lord to raise up a standard, which that word standard, when you look into it, it means a way to escape. So the Lord is going to protect and have his servants, safe, away from all the destruction. Now, some brothers may be in the midst of it, but regardless, they're going to be all right through their faith, all right, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. Okay, the Lord is going to protect brothers. Now it says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. Okay, so it's going to be like a flood. They're going to come in, these troops, these foreign troops and all these people. All right, they're going to come in not playing no games, man. This thing is going to be serious. All right. Let's get Ecclesiastes. All right, it says Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. And the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. All right. Yeah, because commerce is going to stop. Just like the man said, there's going to be another variant out here. So that's going to cause basically all the businesses that were able to stay afloat through C-19, they're going to shut down. It was already hard enough for them to stay afloat anyway. But how much more now when there's going to be something new that's going to arise that's going to be even deadlier? It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Okay? So, the doors shut in the streets. All right? People are gonna be in their houses, man. That's what Esau wants. He wants everybody in their houses, to make it easier. If things are still, if business is still moving, so to speak, and people aren't just in their homes, then they're not gonna know. I mean, it's gonna be harder. It's gonna be harder to round everybody up, but it's gonna be easier if you know where everybody's at. Everybody's in their dwelling places, man. You keep everybody in the streets, and they're gonna basically enforce what do you call that? Curfews. Okay. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets. All right, so that was pretty much the point. But evil times are ahead. This was just a quick lesson, but evil times are ahead, and this thing is getting ready to go down, man. Dark times. All right. So, matter of fact, let me jump up to verse 1. Remember now the Creator, and I'll close on this. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Okay. So while the evil days come not, remember now thy creator. Now that's what we should be doing, remembering the Most High, YAHAWASHI, while the bad times, and we're in bad times now, but it hasn't heightened unto its peak. Okay, very soon it's gonna reach its peak. All right, so with that, I'll end off on that, giving all praises to Yahawah, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.